Today's a great day because as you can see, we're having a party. And our fridge is stocked with all kinds of yummy food. So let's see if we can make some delicious dishes for our guests to enjoy. First, we'll need a few things from our cabinet. Let's start by grabbing our cutting board and knife so we can make a fruit bowl. Now, before we get started, it's always important to wash the fruit first. There, that should be enough. And now that our sink is full, we can add our first bunch of fruit. We want to make sure to scrub the fruit really well so we get all the dirt and grime off so that they're nice and clean when we go to eat them. That should be good. The first fruit that we're going to use is this bright red apple. We need to cut it into fourths, which means 4 pieces that are the same size. There we go. Banana. But you don't have to be a monkey to enjoy a banana. We'll cut this one in half, which means 2 equal pieces. Does anybody know what this is? It's a kiwi. Kiwis are a fuzzy brown fruit with delicious bright green insides. And take a look at all these seeds. Aren't they cute? Now we can add our first 3 fruits to our fruit bowl. We still need some more fruit, so let's go back to our fridge and pick out some tasty ones. These 4 will be nice, but first we have to clean them off. We'll make sure to get them nice and clean so they're delicious when we go to eat them. Lemon. Lemons can be really sour, so that's why we're mixing it in with a lot of other sweet fruits. Dragon fruit. If you've never had one before, the next time you go to the store, see if you can find one. They're really delicious. And check out how neat they are on the inside. Here's one we all know, a strawberry. If strawberries are too sour for you, you can try them with a little bit of sugar. Watermelon. Since this is a big fruit, we're gonna cut it into fourths again. That way we have 4 smaller pieces. And don't worry, if you swallow a seed, they won't grow inside you. Now let's add these newly cut fruit to our fruit bowl. We're almost done with our fruit bowl. We just need a few more, and it'll be perfect. Let's see what we have in our fridge. And then to wash before we eat. Alright, they're looking pretty good. First up, we have a pear. Pears taste a bit like apples, but they're a little softer, and usually a bit sweeter. Let's cut this one into fourths. Alright, there we go. Pineapple, a fruit that grows in tropical areas around the world. Let's cut our pineapple into thirds, or 3 equal pieces. Let's add them in with the rest of our fruit. Now we can add our final ingredient, grapes. Now that our fruit bowl is done, we can work on our next item. I think we should use this blender to make a smoothie. Let's take this nice squishy orange and get some juice from it. Now, since I'm using a real knife, you definitely shouldn't try this at home. Only adults should use knives. Orange juice. We're gonna use orange juice in our smoothie. Watermelon. I'll carefully cut a hole so we can get the juice from it. There, that ought to do it. Watermelon juice. Wow, it's looking good. Purple grapes. Let's get some juice from them. Oops, we made a mess. That's okay though, messes happen. We still have plenty left over for our smoothie. Banana, or banana, as the minions say. Can you really juice a banana? Well, since we're playing make-believe, we can. Alright, that should do it. Oh, more mess. Wow, look at all the colors of our smoothie so far. Even though it looks really nice, it's not real food, so we won't drink it for real, it's just pretend. Let's make some room for our last fruit. There we go. Strawberry. This looks like a really tasty one. Oh my goodness! That was my fault. Well, at least we have enough to add to our smoothie. Now let's turn the blender on and mix it all up. Alright! That's our last fruit dish. Now let's get started on some vegetable ones. To do that, we'll need some pots from our kitchen cabinets. This one looks good. There's 1 and 2 pots. Cauliflower. You only eat the white parts of cauliflower, so we're gonna peel the leaves off first. For this recipe, we only need half of it, so let's cut it into 2 pieces and use 1 in our pot. We'll save the second piece for another day. Cabbage. We'll peel the outer layer off and add the head of the cabbage to our pot. Corn. We husk corn by peeling the outer layers off, leaving us with the delicious golden kernels on the inside. Carrot. Not only are carrots delicious, but they also have tons of vitamin A, which is good for your eyes. We'll add 2 pieces to our second pot, and then we'll get rid of the stem. Bell pepper. Don't let the name fool you, these actually aren't spicy at all. Our recipe says we need 2/3, so that means 2 pieces go in the pot, and the third one is for later. Chive. A chive is a kind of onion. Onions give dishes great flavor, so we'll add the whole thing to the pot. Asparagus. I hated asparagus as a kid, but now as an adult, they're my favorite vegetable. And when you grow up, your tastes might change too. Mushroom. Not all mushrooms are edible, so you can only eat ones you find in the store. Eggplant. I hated eggplant as a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I still hate them actually. You don't have to like every vegetable. Tomato. Want to know a secret? Tomatoes are actually fruit, but they taste like vegetables, so when you're talking about food, they still count as a vegetable. Purple onion. This onion looks really different from our chive onion, doesn't it? It's gonna be our last ingredient for this dish. Let's get 1 more pot. In here, we're gonna make a soup, starting with some noodles and carrots. And on top of those, we'll add a can of mushrooms. And finally, some beans and peas. Then we can add 1 cup of water. Once we mix it all up, our pots will be ready to cook. Now we can turn up the heat on our stove. Now we got 1 pot going. Here's for the second one. And the third eye for our last pot. Let's add some salt for taste. And a little bit of pepper will be nice too. Alright, that should be enough seasoning. Now let's make some meats in the oven. We have steak, pork chop, and a whole chicken. There, that should be enough. Now we just place them in the oven so we can cook them. We'll turn the oven to broil and put the heat on high. Alright, now we just need to let our food cook.
How's the food coming for the party?
It's going well. We have a fruit bowl, some vegetable dishes, and some meats in the oven. What? What's wrong? Oh, ice cream. I forgot a snack. Every party needs a snack.
Let me handle it.
Oh, alright.
1, 2 ice cream cones. Alright. There we got vanilla. Alright, strawberry. Let's put it on a different little thing. Now we got mint. My favorite, chocolate.
Wow, great job, Genevieve. Now I'll just check the other food.
Alright.
It looks like our meats are done. But since the pan will be hot, we need to wear an oven mitt. Oh wow, it looks so good! Now let's set it aside while we turn off the heat for our stove. Great, now we can turn the heat off for the oven as well. Now we just need to set the food before our guests arrive. Here's our platter of meat, our delicious fruit bowl, some veggies, our smoothie, some more veggies, our yummy soup, and of course, the ice cream. Wow, just look at all that delicious food we made. Hey, I think our guests are here. Just a minute. Hey, you guys are just in time. Come on in, the food's ready. So, how is everyone liking the food so far? It's so good.
Yeah, everything's so tasty.
Here, let me give you some more smoothie checks.
Aw, thank you so much.
Well, do you like the food, Socks? I'll take that as a yes. Wow, guys, it looks like our dinner party was a great success. If you enjoyed helping us cook the meals, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Are we going to crash?
The Paw Patrol are cooking for Everest. Let's take a look at the recipe book. Marshall's gonna cook the pizza. First, he'll need flour for the crust, yeast to help it rise when he puts it in the oven, and 1 egg. Then he'll need to roll the crust into a circle. Next, he'll need tomato sauce, some shredded cheese, and tomato slices for the first topping, and pepperoni for the second. Then he'll put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Now let's see how Marshall does. That's easy. Hey. Oh. Excuse us. Huh? I'll take that. Just your friendly neighborhood spider pup. Now where was I? Oh right, making a pizza. Ta-da! Great job, Marshall. Let's see how Rocky handles his recipe, which is a hamburger. He'll need hamburger buns. Put some ground beef in the middle. Add some mustard. Swirl on some ketchup. Add a slice of cheese. And finally, some tomato slices. This should be no problem. Easy enough? Little more. Just a tiny bit more. Aha! It could use all of these. Almost. Almost. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. I'm running backwards! Ah, perfect. Let's check out the next recipe in our recipe book so Skye can make some cupcakes. First, you'll need some flour, a little bit of butter, a cup of sugar, some vanilla sugar, an egg, and some orange zest for flavor. Mix it all up, then put our cupcakes in the oven for 15 minutes. All right, give it a try, Skye.
This pup's gotta cook. Too thin. This'll thicken it up. A little more.
Clear that puppy.
Okay.
Hup, 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 hup.
Hup, 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 hup.
Well, isn't that just the icing on the cake?
Time to make a smoothie. Chop, chop, chop to the cucumber. Now let's see. Uh-oh. Baby shark? Yeah! Huh? Oh. Giddy up, dolphin! Woohoo! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Whoop! Perfect. Well, that's one way to make a smoothie, but let's check out an easier way in our recipe book. And we'll add our ingredients to this blender. First, we need strawberries, a banana peeled and sliced, some plain yogurt to thicken it up, and finally, add some apple juice. And mix them all together for a healthy fruit smoothie. Now, doesn't that sound delicious? Let's check our recipe book to see what Chase is gonna cook. How about spaghetti? He'll need some pasta, add some salt on top, and a little pepper, some butter, grated cheese, and some vegetables. It's pasta time! Hey! Whoa! Uh-huh! Okay, harder it is. Yeah, yeah! No problem. Now to get more ingredients. What in the world? Hey, where's the spaghetti? Ah! Oh man, what am I gonna do? Here, try this. One plate of spaghetti done and done. Now it's Rubble's turn. He's gonna make ice cream for Everest. He'll need to pour milk in a bowl, add some egg yolk, some sugar to make it sweet, some potato starch to give it consistency, and vanilla sugar to give it a special flavor. Then mix it all together and put it in the freezer. Then Rubble will have delicious ice cream.
I'll do my own recipe.
Are you sure that's smart, Rubble?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I need more. I hope that's enough. Oh man, how am I gonna freeze all this? Aha! Boy, I'm a genius. 30 minutes. That's gonna take forever. This isn't so bad.
1 minute later.
So bored. Finally. Huh?
Oh, yummy.
Everest will be here any minute. Did everyone finish cooking their food?
Yep, and I had no problems at all.
Yeah, right, Marshall.
Hey, where's Rubble? Wasn't he supposed to make ice cream? Rubble? What happened?
Oh, I just had a few minor difficulties.
Guys, get ready. Everest is coming.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Hi, Everest. We heard you were coming, so we cooked you some food.
Oh, that's really sweet of you guys, but Ryder and I stopped to get food on the way. I'm full.
Full? Aw, what are we gonna do with all this food? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I love leftovers.
More importantly, what are we gonna do about me? I'm still frozen in this ice block.
Don't worry, Rubble. I got you covered. You're tasty.
One last snack and my vending machine will be ready. Yay! Now my vending machine is ready for business.
Hi there, Skye. What's this?
It's my snack machine. Would you like to try it?
Sure, I'd love to. Let's see, I'll have some gummy chews. Wow, it's such a great idea to put a vending machine here. You're gonna have a lot of customers.
Thanks, Eddie. I'm so proud of my idea.
Oh, what a great place for a vending machine. I could really use a snack.
Drinks, drinks. Get your ice cold drinks.
What?
Huh? A drink? I'm really quite thirsty.
That's right. We have apple juice, orange juice, carrot juice, and if you like something sour, lemon juice.
Alright, let's see. I think I'll have carrot juice. Refreshing.
Chase, you're taking my customers.
Don't be silly, Skye. Bororo can buy from your vending machine too.
Actually, I can't buy anything from Skye's vending machine. I used my last coin on yours.
Chase, why couldn't you set up somewhere else?
Relax, Skye. What's so wrong with a little friendly competition? In fact, let's make it a contest. Let's see who can sell the most.
All right, let's do this. Come on, everyone, try the best vending machine in Adventure Bay.
Krong krong. Krong!
Over here, over here. I have the best drinks in Adventure Bay.
Can you take all my money?
Huh? Aw.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna win.
Well, we'll see about that.
Hi, Skye. Can I try your vending machine?
Of course, Marshall.
This looks good. Hey, what are you guys doing over here?
We're having a contest to see who can sell the most snacks. And it's time to see who won. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 coins. How many did you get, Skye?
Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have the same amount of coins.
8 coins each? That means you're both winners.
Yay, we both won.
Yay, I'm happy with the tie. Hey Marshall, where's Rubble? I thought he was with you.
Oh, we were playing at the ball field. Last I heard, he was really tired. I thought he'd be back by now. So thirsty. Must get something to drink.
Over here, Rubble, get something from me.
No, Rubble, over here. I have drinks too.
So thirsty.
Yay, I won. My vending machine's the winner. I'm the best at everything.
Chase, it's not nice to gloat. Nobody likes a sore winner.
Yeah, Chase, you're not the best at everything. I'm the better cook.
Let's have a cooking contest. And when I win, I can prove that I'm the best at everything.
All right, you're on.
Hey Skye, if you need help in the cooking contest, I'll let you borrow my refrigerator.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. No need. I have my own.
You have a suitcase refrigerator?
Oh.
Go ahead, Chase. You can start the contest. Show us what you have planned for the first dish.
Alright, but I need everyone to clear the kitchen. I need plenty of room to work, so I can make my world-famous pizza. First, I start with my hand-tossed crust. Now to add some tomato sauce on the crust. Perfect. Now we need to add lots and lots of mozzarella cheese. And that's how we make cheese pizza. But I'm gonna add some toppings to make it taste extra special. We'll add some pepperoni, some healthy bell pepper, a mushroom, and finally, some black olives. And now let's add some Parmesan cheese. Perfect. Now it's ready to go in the oven. I'll just turn the heat up here. And be very careful when I slide it in the oven. Alright, Skye, that's my first dish. What will you make for yours?
For my first dish, I'll be making a vegetable soup. Let me just get the ingredients I need. I'll need 1 slice of eggplant, there we go. Now I need to slice this tomato. Perfect. We'll need some asparagus. 1 and 2. Into the pot they go. And now for a slice of yummy carrot. Carrots are so good for you. Now we need to add 1 slice of turnip. And add it to the soup. And now the last vegetable for my soup. Some bell pepper. Yummy! Now to crush 1 clove of garlic for flavor. This will help the soup taste extra tasty. Let's put the pot on the stove. And add 1 cup of water. And then pour that into the pot. Let's add some salt. And a few shakes of pepper. And finally, 1 teaspoon of Mommy's Secret Seasoning. I need to stir it to make sure it's mixed. There. Now we'll just turn on the heat. And cover it while it cooks. It smells so good. Hey, what's that noise? What's going on?
Oh, don't mind me. It's just my pizza. Don't worry, everyone. It's just gonna be a little crispy. I won't burn my next dish, though, because it's a fruit salad. We'll start with this tasty banana, and I'll cut it up into smaller pieces. Great! Now for this juicy watermelon. We'll need to cut it up. Into the bowl it goes. Now for some fresh off-the-vine grapes. A yummy kiwi. In you go. And all the way from Hawaii, a pineapple. This'll be so good. And now one more fruit for my fruit salad. This weird-looking apple.
Chase, that's not an apple. That's a chili pepper. It's really spicy.
No, it's not. I'll prove it. Yeah! Ah! Spicy!
Oh no, Chase, you need to drink some milk. Here you go.
Ah, much better. I think my fruit salad's done without the spicy pepper. So you could go ahead and get started on your second dish.
Don't mind if I do, because I'm going to be making a barbecue. For grilling, we need to start the heat early. Now we can barbecue. Let's add our hamburger to the grill. Now for a juicy steak. This tasty hot dog. And finally, a chicken patty. When grilling, you have to be sure to turn the food over so it cooks on both sides. Last one. Perfect. Now for some tangy barbecue sauce. For our hamburger and chicken patty. We need a hot dog bun for our hot dog. I think it's ready. We'll need ketchup and mustard. For our hamburger, we need a hamburger bun. Let's add the patty, then a slice of cheese, a slice of tomato, and some lettuce. And then we'll top it with a sesame seed bun. There, everything's ready.
Now that our food's done, let's see whose food tastes the best and see who's the winner of our cooking contest.
All right, Chase, let's ask our friends whose food they like the best, and we'll see who the winner is.
I'm so hungry. What have you guys made for us to eat? I cooked a yummy pizza and a delicious fruit salad.
And I made my famous homemade soup, a hot dog and hamburger, and assorted meats.
That sounds so delicious. I can't wait to try it. Eddie, here's yours. For you, Pororo. Here you go, Rubble. And here's yours, Marshall. I give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty good, but the pizza's a little burned. I give it a 7 out of 10. Rubble, use your silverware.
Oh, right. I give it an 8 out of 10.
This is so well prepared. I give it a 9 out of 10. 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 is 32. I got 32 points. Let's see how many points you get, Skye, and then we'll see who's the winner.
Okay, time to serve my food, and we'll see how our friends like it. Here you go, Eddie. For you, Rubble. Enjoy, Pororo. Here you are, Marshall.
Wow, this looks so amazing. Who knew that soup could taste so good? I give it a 9 out of 10. This food's fantastic. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Wow, this hot dog is the best I've ever had. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Wow, that's so great, you guys. What do you think about the food, Marshall?
What food? I ate it all already. I give it a perfect 10 out of 10.
Let's see. 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 is 35. 35 is more than 32. I got more points. I'm the winner.
I lost. Wah! Chase, don't cry. Huh? Nobody can win everything. And besides, you should be happy for your friend Skye.
Yeah, and just because you didn't win this doesn't mean you're not good at a lot of other things.
You guys are right. I'm sorry for whining, Skye. Congratulations on winning. You did a good job.
Aw, thank you, Chase.
And besides, she's not the only winner here.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're all winners because we have a ton of great leftovers to eat.
Oh wow, a giant egg! I wonder what's inside. Let's find out by cracking it open. Wow, there were 6 small eggs inside the big egg. How about we use the eggs to make a birthday cake? Let's start with the first egg. It's the color pink. Let's crack it open. Wow, look at that. It's a cute chick inside. Maybe she'd like to go in our egg carton. We'll need to match her to the correct shape. This one is a triangle. Ah, there we go. There's a triangle. Look, now she's happy. And now we have 1 yolk to go in our cake. So I'll turn the dial to 1. And now for our next egg. How cute. This one is orange. Let's give it a crack to see what's inside. Ew, orange yolk. But look at that. There's a cute orange chick inside. Let's find the right shape for this one. It's a circle, so it should go here. Great job. Now we have a pink and orange yolk. Let's set the dial to 2. Look at our next egg. It's smiling. And it's my favorite color, blue. And this blue chick has the shape of a star. So let's find the star in our egg carton. Ah, there it is. Great job, guys. Now she's happy. And we have 3 yolks in our bowl. Let's turn the dial to 3. And our next egg is this screaming one. It's the color yellow. But the chick inside isn't screaming at all. She's happy because her shape is a square, and it goes right there. Square and there rhyme. Isn't that cool? Now we have 4 yolks in our bowl, so let's turn the dial to 4. We have 2 more eggs. This one here is the color purple. Let's open it by cracking it on the bowl. Ew, purple yolk. Let's find the shape of this chick. It's a cross, so it goes here. Now we have 5 wiggly yolks in our bowl, so let's turn the dial to 5. All right, now for our last egg. This one's green. Let's crack it. And our final chick has the shape of a heart. Aww. Now they're all happy. And let's turn the dial up to 6. Now that we're done with the eggs, we can close up the box and put them away. All right, now let's start mixing. Check it out, it's coming together nicely. There, that'll do it. Now it's time to add some yummy fruit. We just need a cutting board and a plastic knife. First up is an apple. We just need a little slice. There we go. Now we have a big slice and a little one. Let's add the little one to the bowl. Great job. Here we have some grapes. We just need half a bunch, so we'll cut it into 2 pieces. Perfect, there we go. Now let's put it in the bowl. Here's a delicious strawberry. Let's cut it into 2 equal pieces. We need 2 slices, so let's put them both in the bowl. Yummy, it's a pineapple. We need 1/3, so we need to cut it into 3 pieces. Oops, and add 1 to the bowl. What could this brown fruit be? I think it's a kiwi. It is. We need 1/2, so let's put 1 of the 2 slices in the bowl. And finally, our last fruit is this big, juicy watermelon. We need only 1/4, so let's cut it into 4 pieces and put one of those pieces in the bowl. Now we need some sugar to make the cake taste sweet. Sugar is really yummy, but you don't want to add too much. So we'll get 1 spoon. We need to be careful not to spill it. This should make it sweet enough. Now let's add 1 slice of butter. And finally, some magic pound cake mix. Yummy! Great, now it's time to mix. Here we go. Let's check it out. Whoa, cool! Look at that! Ew, it's wiggly and jiggly and so colorful. Let's add a rainbow of sprinkle coloring, starting with red. Great, now let's add orange. Whoa, this is starting to look really cool. Now for yellow. Here comes green. All right, now we need some blue. Next up is purple. And finally, pink. Great job, guys. Our cake mix looks awesome. Now let's put it in our oven and bake it into a cake. Let's be patient while it cooks. All right, the cake is done. Let's check it out. Now to open it up. Whoa, look at that. Our 6 colorful eggs made 6 cake slices. Look at how fruity and delicious they look. Let's start putting them together. 1 slice, 2 slices, 3, 4, 5 slices, and now for our last slice, slice 6. Looking good. Now let's add some toppings like this frosting. Let's put 1 on each slice, like this. All right, we did it. Now how about some cherries? Do you like cherries? We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4. And how about some oranges? We'll add 3. 1, 2, 3. Next up are some more strawberries. We'll add 1, 2. Do you know what these fruits are? They're kiwis. Let's add them to the cake. And finally, some yummy chocolate. Here's some chocolate bunnies. I'll put one here and here. And a chocolate sign that says, Happy Birthday, because this is a birthday cake. Now that we're done decorating our cake, let's add some yummy cookies. And even some cupcakes. Here's a yellow one with a cherry. And a blue one with a birthday candle. They look so delicious. Now we need something to drink. Let's get some ice from the freezer. Some for me. And some for you. Fruit punch. My favorite. Let me pour some for you. And some for me. No birthday cake is complete without a birthday candle, so how about we use this giant rainbow one? This next part is for adults only, because lighting a candle is dangerous. Let's sing the happy birthday song. Can you guys sing along with me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, good job, guys. All right, guys, let's remove the candle and try the cake. We'll need our plastic knife to cut a slice. Here we go. One more cut should be good. It looks so yummy. How about you give it a try? Wasn't that good? You guys did a great job helping us make the cake. See you next time. Bye!